MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's time for Game 3 of this 4-game series between the New York Mets and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Alex Wood is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
At the plate, Ahmed Rosario. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball well outside. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. Here now the 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Matt, I think there's some concern about Michael Conforto right now. In the last 10 games, he's hitting under 250. He's a guy they need to hit a lot better than that because he's a big part of this ball club.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. 9 at-bats in the series and 4 base hits. First pitch of the at-bat. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Wood, a former Cincinnati Red, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Got him looking with the fastball as that had some 2-seam movement to it. 2 gone. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
Hey, not a bad year for a second baseman. There's some really good 2-sackers out there, but second basemen aren't typically where you expect to have one of your better hitters.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
No, that's low.
The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Strike called. 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
Lifted down the line in left. Coming in is Peterson. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
The set and the 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2 out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched it on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
And that's in there, 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 40.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. Lifetime history with Alex Wood. He's a .333 hitter, 5 for 15. First pitch coming, here it is. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Ramos absolutely feasts off of left-handed pitching. Many right-handed hitters do better against southpaws, of course, but he's about as good as it gets in the opposite-handed type of matchup. Comes set, the 0-1. And this is low, ball 2, 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
McNeil over at second. Alonso on at first with 2 down.
Nope.
3-1 now as that misses down and in.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
He's set, the 3-1. Chopped in front of home plate. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Marcus Stroman gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
So striding forward now, Justin Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman, Justin.
Pitch on the way. They'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
2-0 now. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Now here's the pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. ground ball sent back up the middle. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
Batting second, the center fielder.
Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Well, Matty, you look at this lineup, the key to success is scoring early, putting the other team on their heels and allowing their own pitcher to go out there and feel like he can execute his game plan and attack and stay in the zone. This offense needs to get on the board.
Next up for Los Angeles, Chris Taylor. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First offering on its way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. One out, nobody on. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder. Aye. 2 balls and a strike. Line to the right side, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with a single, setting the table for the big boys.
Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Called strike 0-2. Betts, a former Red Sox. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now a move over to first. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
I think this one all comes down to poor footwork. The runner really didn't have that big of a lead by any means, so he was probably just simply throwing over there. It looks pretty easy, right? But when you're spinning to make that throw like that, this one just gets away from him, something he might need to work on before his next outing.
Line drive to center field. Kiermaier is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. Stroman comes set. Here comes the first pitch, and that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1. Still no score. Coming to the plate now, J.D. Davis. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Davis.
And now a pitch on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball inside.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, number 30.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
So now to the plate, Michael Conforto. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. They'll start this one at 274 with 19 homers, 57 runs batted in. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Popped him up. Seager is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting it.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First pitch of the at-bat.
0-1's the count. Hey! No balls, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a looper to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I batted an awful lot in that 8-hole in my early days.
Standing in now, Marcus Stroman. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. In there, and it's even at 1. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Mets leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Last half of the 2nd set to go. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager.
Corey Seager.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Liner toward right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Here's Jock Peterson now, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230, 16 homers and 61 RBIs. Hit down the third baseline. Davis brings it in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, number 9.
Stepping up to the plate, Gavin Lux. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit weakly back to the mound. And there are 2 away now.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Will.
So coming to the plate, Will Smith. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Now the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Down.
This is a huge at-bat right here. He wants to get this guy and have the pitcher lead off next inning without question.
No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. Bounce towards the second baseman. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0.
Welcome back to Dodger Stadium, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their boys in blue this season. At the start of the day's action, they come in having issued the fewest walks in the league, while carrying around the best overall ERA as well. Talking with one coach earlier, he told me how much pride their pitchers take in attacking the zone. He said they all have dynamic stuff, and they have a lot of confidence that if they're just throwing a lot of strikes, the velocity, movement, and deception of their pitches will take care of the rest. Guys, it's a staff that will come right after you, but they don't think you can hit it either.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. The bouncer to the left side. Turner's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So 1 man gone for the Mets in the third, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. Here comes the first pitch. Third inning, no score to this point. Fouled off. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
Number 6.
So here's Jeff McNeil. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Here's the pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as we check out the rankings on this Mets ball club, you can see there he's currently leading the team in that department. So here's Pete Alonso. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
From the stretch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. A runner on first with 2 away. Popped him up. Muncy has room in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that left-handed pitcher who bats right, Alex Wood, will hit next. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Oh, and 1 count and the pitch.
I got the count 1 and 2.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? There to make the catch is McNeil, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the 3rd baseman, Justin Turner. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that counts.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Chopper to short. Rosario's got it. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
The center fielder, number 3, Chris Taylor.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in to hit next it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. First offering on its way.
Count 1-0.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way is taken, strike 1.
That's a ball.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that. He's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Stroman looks in. Here comes the 3-2. Hard hit ball to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and next is the catcher Wilson Ramos.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
In there, and it's 0-1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Line to the right side, but a foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Next for the Mets, J.D. Davis. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch. A ball and no strikes. One 0 count. Here it is. Swung on and chopped down the line at first. The 1-1. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Now batting, the right fielder, Michael Conforto.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and up next the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit to first. To second for 1. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. So no runs or hits here as the error turns out to be unimportant. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. And we are tied 0-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Mookie Betts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
2-0.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-0.
3-0 the count.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you can get super greedy right down the middle.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's a...
Oh, and he can't come up with it. McNeil's got it for 1. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
Now batting, shortstop, Sony.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. From the stretch. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. Skied down the left field line. After it is Cespedes, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. At the plate, Gavin Lux. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too. In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
This has pretty much been a pitcher's duel so far, so any way you can score a run, and a sac fly right there brings home the first run of the game here in the middle innings.
Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Will Smith. Stroman comes set. First pitch on its way. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
2-2 to the Dodgers catcher. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He's set. The 3-2. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Back goes Kiermaier. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. We played 4 full. Dodgers out in front, 1-0. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Off with the Mets.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Number 52. Joanna Cespedes.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Yoenis Cespedes is in for his 2nd plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch.
2-0.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Now the pitch.
Ball 3.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
So here's the Mets pitcher, Marcus Stroman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
1-1 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. There's one. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Ahmed Rosario.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Hard on the ground towards short. The second for 1. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. Mets go down quickly. It remains 1-0. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Alex Wood. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fly ball to straightaway left. Cespedes is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first down.
The third baseman, Justin.
Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
2 balls.
1 run on 3 hits. 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. Too high. And it's 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Turner in front at 3 balls and a strike.
3 balls.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1. Inside, he misses ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
So 1 gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever-versatile Chris Taylor. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Hit on the ground out to short. McNeil's got it for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they're on top 1-0. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next.
Kevin Kiermaier.
First delivery to him on the way. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Pulled high in the air out to right field. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. So the shutout's still intact here in the sixth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. One away now for the Mets in the sixth, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Dustin May is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 85, Dustin May.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. May, just 21 years of age. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Three and 2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Up next to the net, the first baseman, Pete.
At the plate, Pete Alonso. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
From the belt, the pitch. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. He waits. Now the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
J.D. Davis, the next to bat. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. No hits to this point. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Two down, runners at first and second. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. The 2-1 pitch. Ball even at 2-2. And another foul ball. The set and the 2-2. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Now batting.
Yoenis Cespedes striding in next. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Comes set, the 0-1. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. 1 for the Mets here on the RBI double. Bottom of the 6th coming up, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First pitch of the at-bat. Mookie Betts is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Here's a pop-up now, and he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
Next up is Max Muncy. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. And he looks at a ball. 1-2. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. One out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Here's a sinker that misses for a ball.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Hits this one hard the other way. Beautiful diving stop. Got him.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Digging in and looking for more, Corey Seager. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. Stroman steps into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. This is skied into short left center. Kiermaier coming on. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Dodgers down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Blake Trinan is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season.
Number 49.
Robinson Cano is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 6 home runs and 19 driven in. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
The 2-1 home. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss by Cano as he's set down on strikes, and there's one away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate, Ahmed Rosario, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 is outside for a ball. 2-0 count. The pitch. 3-0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
3-2 now.
Got a full count. 3-2.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it is Betts, and Mookie's got it for the 2nd out.
The batter, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah. 0-1's the count.
The 0-1 on its way.
1-1.
And it's fouled away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. On the line, that's a base hit. So a nice job there by the 2-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order.
Nice piece of hitting right there. 2-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark, that's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
In now, Jeff McNeil. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
The 1-2 misses for the 2nd ball. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Mets strand 1. Still tied 1 apiece. Paul
attention,
Sewell
please.
gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home
Number
seventh.
51, Paul Sewell.
Last half of the seventh here, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson.
Peterson.
First pitch coming, here it is. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, ball one.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
To the plate now, Gavin Lux. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He hit a sac fly earlier. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. One out, nobody on. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Fouled away. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Will Smith waits on deck. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Fouled off. He'll try it again. 3-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Count remains full. Bases are empty, one man out. And he lays off, ball four. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
The batter, the catcher, Will.
Now batting, Will Smith. He's bounced out and flown out in his first two plate appearances. As a look, now the pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Seared down the first baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
And he misses with it, ball four, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
The pitcher, number 49.
A.J. Pollock will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 11, A.J. Pollock.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Runners are at first and second with one away. Hit in the air out toward left. After it is Cespedes. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Up next to the Dodgers, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Justin Turner. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Ripped down the first base line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on the first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Joe Kelly has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 17, Joe Kelly.
Ready to begin the 8th, and next will be the imposing power bat, Pete Alonso. He's set, and the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Pitch on the way. Not close. It's 2-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
2-0 count. Here it comes.
That's ball 3.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Mets right now would take a leadoff guy on any way they could get it.
The 3-0 pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. From the belt, kicks and deals. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases. Alonso rounds third and is striding for home. And the runner from first comes around to score.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
At the plate now, J.D. Davis, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. No one out with a runner at second. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now. A line shot to third base. Throw back to the bag, and the runner's back in time.
Up next to the net, the right fielder, Michael Conforto.
Settling in now, Michael Conforto. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike 1, 0-1. As a look, now the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. 1 out and a runner on second base. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Waiting his turn on deck, Yoenis Cespedes. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order. There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing.
This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
First and second now, one man out. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Eduardo Nunez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 12, Eduardo Nunez.
That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. He's set. The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Line towards center field. Taylor is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One for the Mets here on the RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's now 2-1 New York. Seth Lugo is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year.
Seth Lugo.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Chris Taylor.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
0-1 the count. Now the pitch. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Too high. 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
The 1-2. Popped him up. McNeil has a play. 1 away.
The right fielder, Mookie.
Here's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cespedes will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Now that's first baseman, Muncy.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Max Muncy. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They still trail it here 2-1. Adam Kolarek enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Adam Kolarek.
All set to start the ninth in this one, and stepping up as the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. First delivery to him on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly, throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Kiermaier. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch coming, here it is. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Kolarek has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And a swing and a miss here, and the first two are dispatched to begin the ninth.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, Jeff McNeil. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses, it's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. set. Here's the 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. The 3-2 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Peterson. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he is into second with a double. His 3rd hit of the night.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there. Nice piece of hitting. Executed his pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
So now to the plate, Pete Alonso. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set. The 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Now the 0-2. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Dylan Betances comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 68, Dylan Betances.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point.
Shortstop, Corey Seager.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
So digging in now, Gavin Lux. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Betances sets. Here's the pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Ball and a strike. Betances has over 40 innings on his line so far, and over those innings he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. A 1-1.
2-1.
Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Pulled toward right center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Mets get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Paul Sewald gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Dylan Betances wraps it up for the save, his 21st of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious New York Mets, 2 runs on 8 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners left on base. For the Dodgers, 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game.